is one of Marvel's most recognizable characters, with his magical hammer and godly-like appearance. But his story goes back further than you might have thought. Based on the Norse mythological god of Thor, Marvel has turned this mighty man into a popular superhero of the modern day. Here are 10 mighty facts about Thor that you should know. Thor made his first appearance in the 1962 Marvel comic. Although the character of Thor has been around for centuries, his first appearance from Marvel Comics was in 1962. The Norse god is known for his incredible strength and being the god of thunder, and Marvel created their first comic to feature Thor called Journey into Mystery number 83. However, a different version of Thor featured in Venus number 12 and number 13 was published in 1951. Thor was put on Earth by his father Odin as punishment. Thor was placed on Earth in human form by this father, Odin, primarily to experience humility. Thor became a human and was given the name Donald Blake and had his memory wiped, so he had no recollection of being a god. When Blake was on vacation in Norway, he witnessed aliens landing, so he took refuge in a nearby cave. In this cave, he discovered the hammer Mjolnir. However, it was disguised as a walking stick and needed striking against a rock before it could give him powers. Blind to the consequences of tugging on this stick, Blake took on the power of Thor, the god of thunder. The creation of Thor's hammer is somewhat scientifically possible. Thor's hammer was forged in the core of a dying star in the Marvel Universe. In our universe, when a star is dying, its core becomes so hot that it produces a dense matter called neutronium. It's estimated that a single teaspoon of the matter could weigh billions of tons, like Thor's hammer. The science behind some elements in Marvel's Thor movies is based on theories we have in this universe to make it more believable. The love of Thor's life is Jane Foster. When Thor is in his human form as Donald Blake, he falls in love with Jane Foster. She was a nurse of Dr. Donald Blake, and their love interest developed over time. However, their romantic love life has an unexpected twist when Jane turns into Thor. Jane steps in to defend Asgard, and as a result, she turns into Thor. Thor and Jane dated on and off, but when Odin erased her memory of Asgard, upon her return to Earth, she started dating someone new. Thor had many relationships, but none were the same as Jane Foster. Thor is one of the founding members of the Avengers. In September 1963, Thor became a founding member of the Avengers, alongside Iron Man, the Hulk, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. General Nicholas Fury formed the Avengers to protect America against any superhuman threats. The group was labeled Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This was published in the Ultimate Marvel Universe with the Ultimates comic book series. As well as Loki, Thor has a half-brother named Atom. Both Thor and Atom share their mother, Gaia, the goddess of Earth. Atom is Thor's older half-brother, and they both inherited different traits from their mother. Thor's father, Odin, wanted a son who would be able to understand and survive life on Earth, so was the trait inherited from his mother. However, Atom is very different from Thor. Atom is the physical embodiment of the Earth's biosphere, which means he is more powerful than Thor. The two don't have much of a relationship. However, there was an encounter in the Marvel Universe with Atom when he was in the form of Demogorgon. Odin tried to have an arranged marriage for Thor. Odin feared that Thor was too caught up in his relationship with Jane Foster on Earth. So not only did Odin erase her memory, he tried to arrange a marriage to bring Thor back. The warrior, Sif, was sent to Earth to entice Thor into a loving relationship and eventually convince him to return to Asgard. Odin arranged for Sif and Thor to marry back in Asgard. However, Thor was still fascinated with Jane, and the relationship between him and Sif failed. Thor is one of Marvel's most popular superheroes. IGN rated Thor 14th place on their list of top 100 comic book heroes of all time in 2011. In 2012, Thor appeared again on IGN's top 50 Avengers list as number 1. Thor was rated as third on Riker's Marvel Cinematic Universe characters, and it is believed that this is partly due to the part being played by Chris Hemsworth. His enemy is his adoptive brother. Loki, the Norse god of mischief, is Thor's adopted brother. Although they are sworn enemies who constantly attempt to fight each other until death, they really love each other. They grew up together, being close brothers with a strong bond. It is believed that this is why Thor is always tricked by Loki in Marvel movies. There is a reoccurring theme of trust and then betrayal, and it is believed that this stemmed from their strong childhood bond. In 2011, Thor appeared in his first video game. Thor has been on the front page of comic books since the mid-1900s, and in the 2000s featured in his own movies. But in 2011, the first ever video game to feature Thor as the main character was created. Thor, God of Thunder, was based on Marvel's studio movie Thor, and this was Thor's first standalone appearance in a video game. Throughout the game, you play the character of Thor in the quest to protect and save Asgard.
So friends, I don't know how much I have been able to tell you till today, but as much as I know, I have shared with you the interesting things. If you like the video, then you must like and comment, and your likes and comments are very inspiring to us. I hope you will be with me to make it. Thank you so much.